Welcome to Cultivating Her, breaking taboos, balancing hormones, and redefining women's health. I'm your host, Kristy Edgar, an integrative nutrition health coach and holistic lifestyle expert. Join me as we dive into the world of menstrual health, hormone balance, and the connection to women's wellness. Whether you're looking to decode your cycle, tackle PMS, or manage menopause, this show is your go-to to syncing your lifestyle with your hormonal rhythms. Through candid conversations, practical tips, and a few expert interviews, Cultivating Her empowers women to embrace their cycles and align their lifestyle to boost energy and thrive in every phase of life. Subscribe now and start flowing with confidence as we redefine what it means to be a woman with harmonious health. Hey friends, welcome back to Cultivating Her. If you follow me on social, you know this week I have been talking about duality, that beautiful, uncomfortable tension of holding two truths at once. And I wanted to share a story from this past weekend that showed me just how this is rooting itself in my life lately. Because for most of my life, I've lived in extremes, all or nothing. Nurture everyone or lose myself, be the rock or crumble in secret. But lately, something in me is shifting. And yesterday, I realized I'm no longer living from survival. I'm living from capacity. My Saturday morning started as cross-country mom, standing on the sidelines, yelling my lungs out for Mackenzie Entertainment Districts. She crushed it, by the way, 1910, fifth place. Team took second. I could not have been more proud. I mean, I could literally feel the pride in my bones. I was soft, steady, grounded. Mom, anchor, container, present, regulated, fully there. 100%. But then I packed up the car and took off to Pittsburgh alone. And that's when another part of me came online. I was feeling anxious and excited all at once. It was exhilarating and terrifying. And that's nervous system regulation in action, the kind that I talk about with my clients. When your body feels safe enough to stay open in an emotion rather than contracting around it. I kept focusing on the next turn, the next thing. I navigated downtown Pittsburgh, found my Airbnb, got myself ready, took an Uber to the Neon Night Race at Stage AE. I met up with strangers, and I let the night unfold. No agenda, no control, no performance. I frolicked to EDM on a 5K route along the North Shore of Pittsburgh. I danced my ass off. I laughed until I couldn't breathe, and I did it all sober. No numbing, no shrinking, no asking for permission to take up space. Just existing, alive, untamed, and completely free. And that's when it hit me. I felt safe being both. Mom and free spirit. Responsible container and free one. For so long, my nervous system believed I had to choose, that safety only came from control or caretaking. But Saturday night, my body remembered something ancient, that feminine was never meant to live in one identity. She is the embodiment of and, the keeper of duality, the one who can hold two truths at once. See, underneath it all, I'm navigating a divorce and rebuilding a life while showing up for everyone else. It's heavy. Some days I feel like a badass cycle breaker, and other days like a lost little girl. In some moments I feel free, others I feel broken and bruised. Sometimes I crave solitude, and sometimes I just want to be held. But that's not failure. That's healing. It's real, it's messy, and it's non-linear. This is what I teach women, that healing isn't about eliminating contrast. It's about expanding our capacity to hold it. That's nervous system work. That's hormone literacy at an energetic level. It's cyclical living in real time, because the nervous system's highest form of regulation isn't calm, it's capacity. Saturday night taught me something sacred. My nervous system is no longer stuck in survival. I can cheer for others and choose myself. I can travel alone and feel safe, and I can party without alcohol and feel tremendous joy. I can want connection and keep my boundaries. I can hold grief and feel alive. This is duality in the body. This is emotional regulation lived out. This is feminine reclaiming her fullness. We keep trying to fix ourselves when we feel two things at once, as if contradiction means something's wrong. But what if it's actually a sign of maturity? What if the goal isn't perfect balance, but wholeness? To be both soft and strong, grounded and free, healing and expanding, anchored and wild. Because the feminine was never meant to choose, she was meant to contain. So wherever you are on your journey, I hope this gives you permission to stop picking sides within yourself. You can be both the woman who shows up for others and the woman who chooses herself. You can crave connection and protect your peace. You can be in process and still be whole. Because that's cultivated health. It's not about perfect routines or rigid boundaries. It's about creating safety inside the body to hold your own duality. That's where wholeness lives. So if this episode resonated with you, share it with a friend who's learning to live in her and. And if you want to explore this further, check out my blog series where I dive into nervous system regulation, hormone harmony, living cyclically, mind, body, spirit. And until next time, stay rooted, stay wild, stay whole, be kind, be well, cultivate your health. Thank you for joining me on this journey to educate and empower. I hope you found value in what you heard and will come back to listen again. Together, we're going to create a community of women empowered to transform their health. If you're excited to be part of this, please subscribe, leave a review, and share with the other women in your life who need health support tailored to that X chromosome. Until next time, be kind, be well, cultivate your health.